So let's discuss the second type of equation that can be reduced to its quadratic equation. Now, see this equation here. Now, as a rule of thumb, whenever you see an equation like this, remember that if you have an equation in basically this form, x plus a, x plus b, x plus c, x plus d is equal to any constant k. This can be reduced to a quadratic equation, but you must satisfy a condition. The condition being that if you add up any two constants in the brackets, they must be equal. So a plus b must be equal to c plus d, or for example, if you have a plus c, that must be equal to b plus d, uh, or a plus d must be equal to b plus c. I mean, any three of these conditions, if they are satisfied, then this can be converted in this entire equation can be converted into its quadratic form. But you must also remember that the x values in each of these brackets must always have 1 as its coefficient. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. If they do not, you must divide the equation by that coefficient so that the coefficient of x is 1. Now, see this equation here. You can clearly see that -1 plus 8 is equal to 5 plus 2. This is equivalent to basically this over here. Hence, the condition is being satisfied. So, what we'll do now is we'll combine this side and this side. So, x minus 1 and x plus 8, they'll be multiplied in one bracket, and x plus 5 and x plus 2, they'll be combined in one, they'll be multiplied in one bracket, and then this constant will remain as it is. Now, after basically expanding these two brackets, you get these two quadratic equations. And now, basically, you'll put x squared plus 7x is equal to y, as x squared plus 7x is common in both brackets. So this now becomes y minus 8 multiplied by y plus 10, and this constant remains as it is, minus 880. Now, when you expand that, you get this quadratic equation here. Now you solve for y by using factorization or any method that you fancy, and you get basically two values of y. Y is equal to minus 32 and y is equal to 30. Now, when you put y is equal to minus 32 and y is equal to 30 in basically, in this equation here, this equation, when you put the two values of y here, you basically get x squared plus 7x is equal to minus 32 and x squared plus 7x is equal to 30. Now, you have two quadratic equations for x. So basically, you'll get four values for x. 2 over here and 2 over here. Now, by using the quadratic formula, basically, what you'll get is x is equal to minus 10 or x is equal to 3. So you get four values minus 10, 3, and you'll get two values from basically this equation here. Basically, one and they'll both be imaginary, as minus 79 here is being square rooted, and a negative number being square rooted will give an imaginary value. So you'll get two imaginary numbers over here, and that is the solution set.